Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory. At least that's what I had hoped, but it was a rocky road. I had no experience, no team, and no help from the government. But then came the news that changed everything. The Prussians had sent an expedition to Egypt under Karl Richard Lepsius. They came back with knowledge, art treasures, and enormous prestige. That was the starting signal. Every self-respecting nation wanted Egyptian artifacts, and my hour struck. It took some time before our nation had enough academics to put together a team of archaeologists, and with a little diplomatic skill, we were able to get one of the coveted excavation licenses. My first expedition. I remember it like it happened yesterday. We were busy from the first day. We explored new temples, survived desert storms, and investigated the secrets of the Sphinx. To increase the glory of our nation, we even set out to climb the Great Pyramid. It was an arduous undertaking, but we saw our efforts rewarded. And so the whole world could see it. We hoisted the flag of our homeland over the desert of Egypt. We returned home with valuable artifacts in our luggage. Our adventure inspired the entire nation. I even wrote a report about it, if you're interested. And finally I could say, this belongs in a museum. Our collection grew as we developed new techniques and got new excavation licenses to exotic places. I could say without any vanity that I had made my own contribution by deciphering Akkadian. We set out for the banks of the Euphrates and Tigris. We looked for sunken cities in the jungles of Yucatán. And we searched for evidence of Homeric Greece and Troy. On Crete I found my first major artifact. And I presented my knowledge at international archaeological conferences, even if my ignorant colleagues didn't share all of my theories. But the life of an archaeologist has its ups and downs. Sometimes it's the locals who make life difficult. Sometimes it's rival colleagues who destroy everything. And sometimes it is nature which threatens life and limb. After we established our excavation site in Babylonia, we not only regularly received artifacts, I also inspected the site time after time and found interesting clues. And after years of setbacks, I knew it had been worth the effort. I am now one of the most respected representatives of international archaeology. It was a life full of hardships. It was a life full of rewards. There's hardly anything I haven't seen, from the Andean peaks of the Incas to the rugged mountains of Kurdistan. Or maybe not.